All right, everybody, welcome to the Meme Daddies podcast. I'm Tank Sinatra, and this is my esteemed colleague, Adam the Creator, the smartest, most creative, funniest guy I know.
Thank you.
That was weird. I wish I didn't say all that nice stuff about you.
I'm happy you did.
For you to do a curtsy.
Thank you, my lady.
Oh, my lord. Do you know the Friday Beers Fringe guy?
Beers Fringe?
Friday Beers Fringe guy.
Who's the Friday Beers Fringe guy?
Friday Beers is an Instagram page, and they have this character that they have, the Fringe guy.
Oh.
He's always doing weird shit like that. I'm not going to look it up right now, but maybe we'll do it on another episode. But
okay.
You just reminded me of him. Just the guy that, like, nobody liked. No, I'm not, like, saying nobody
I get
likes
it.
you. Yeah, he's...
Anybody who actually does that in real conversation, yeah.
Yeah, he's always doing, like, weird Renaissance fair shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, welcome to the Meme Daddies podcast. Thank you for tuning in, pressing play, clicking that link.
Hey, thanks for getting up this morning. Thanks for getting yourselves out of bed and doing the damn thing today. Good for you.
Thanks for not being dead.
Yeah. You ever think of that? You're already ahead of the game.
You're ahead of a lot of people.
Yeah, most people in history.
Everybody so far.
Yeah, you're right.
But I was just talking about the people who are currently on this planet. Like, most people are still alive, statistically speaking.
Yeah, yes.
But some people, guy I went to high school with, fucking tragically passed away in his sleep this past week.
Oof.
Yeah.
So this is not, we're not talking to him right now, but.
No. Yeah, it's probably, it shouldn't, I wasn't making a joke about it. I was saying, like, he actually.
I think we should start over.
Listen, death is a part of life.
Yeah, but I don't want anyone to see it and be like, why is he making fun of him? I wasn't making fun of him. I was saying, like, he's actually dead. Guy died, Steve died in his sleep.
Oh.
Yeah. So anyway. All right. Welcome to the Meme Daddies podcast. We are here. I'm Tank Sinatra, here with my esteemed colleague, Adam the Creator, who's not going to do a weird Renaissance fair curtsy bow thing, right?
No, I won't. I'm holding it back.
All right, good. Thank you. What do you want to do? How do you want to,
I just want to say that I'm happy to be here with you.
Yeah, I'm happy you're here, too. This is my favorite part of every 2 weeks. I wish we did it every week.
Wish we did it every morning.
That would be a lot.
A lot of cigars.
Be a lot of you and me. Yeah. Too much. Too much. I just look forward to it. Maybe I look forward to it because it's once every 2 weeks.
Maybe. I looked forward to it every week, too.
Yeah, I did, too. Yeah. But, time as it is and distance being what it, it is. It's,
Neil deGrasse knows all about that. And time is a function of distance, is a function of
If I was to wake up every morning and drive from New York City to Long Island, that would be called a reverse commute. Did you know that, or did only I know that?
If I traverse to the LIE every day,
I would wave to the oncoming traffic, and say, you're going the wrong way.
If the speed of light were reversed, then traffic would also.
Oh, God. Neil, just shut the fuck up.
Get back to your telescope, you fucking nerd. Go back, lock yourself in the telescope room.
Imagine the guy who put him in charge of the Vanderbilt Planetarium. He's like, I made a mistake. I didn't know he was going to go to his head like that. I just thought the guy was good at stars,
He was quiet during the interview.
Now the guy won't shut the fuck up. He's talking about pineapple on pizza. Like, yeah, enough, guy. Right?
Pina coladas.
He's got to go on fucking Joe Rogan and, did you know that if... Yeah, no, I didn't, but I don't care.
Right. I mean, and nobody's checking him. How do you know? I don't understand. The guy could say anything.
I can make outlandish claims, too.
Yeah. If you laid every shark nose to tail.
Nate Bargatze has a bit about that. Like he said, Leonardo DiCaprio posted on Instagram, did you know 38 million sharks are killed every year?
He did.
Yeah. He's like, if you asked me how many sharks ever lived, I wouldn't even guess the number was close to that. Who the fuck is coming up with these numbers, man?
Who told him that?
And with no solution. Just this is what's happening.
Okay, I'm on land. And I'm not killing sharks.
Yeah, I've literally never even seen a shark except for in the movie Jaws and in my mind, in my imagination.
If I am on a boat and someone hands me a harpoon and points out a shark, I'm not going to shoot it. That's all I can do. I'm going to say no. I think 38 million's enough.
Which, by the way, shout out to Shakespeare. Willie, big Willie style. There's something going on in Iran right now, which is terrible. Women are being, they're killed and protesting and whatever. I'm asking you a question.
Go ahead.
It may be a debate, it may not. And we're going to get to the meme, so don't worry. But welcome to the podcast.
Yes.
Thanks for clicking play. Thanks for tuning in. We love memes. You love memes. We love you. You're here, so I assume you love us.
Yeah, that's a strong relationship.
It's a strong relationship. Yeah. It's not parasocial, where it's like one way. Like, it's very two-way. If you're listening on Spotify, click that rate button. Click that 5-star. Give it to us. Yeah, let's go to the Sound Factory.
Oh, yeah.
I will take my shirt off and check it at the coat check.
Do a lot of drugs in the bathroom.
Or on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will stick 2 ecstasy pills up my butthole so that Paris doesn't find them.
Slurp it up.
Yep. Paris was the door
dude
person. Dude is a little bit of a misnomer, but yeah. So if you're listening on iTunes, same thing. If you're listening on Spotify, leave us a comment. People are misunderstanding. I've seen some comments that are like, they say like they'll write the emoji 5 stars.
Oh,
thank you, but that's not what we're looking for. I see it though, and I appreciate it. I'm loving those comments. I'm liking, commenting, whatever.
Partial credit.
Very interactive. 7 out of 10 on the comment. We want 10 out of 10. So just go over to that Spotify and let us know you're listening. It's kind of like a handshake at the end of the conversation. Like, nice to meet you. We listen. I heard you. You heard me. It's an acknowledgement.
Yes.
Because otherwise we're just speaking into the ether, and we're going to start thinking about Neil deGrasse Tyson, and that is the last thing we want to do.
Oh yeah.
There's
no way out of that.
No way out of it. We're simulation or whatever. So Iran, things are happening. They're bad. Do you believe that posting about things makes a difference?
Yes. I think it draws some attention. Like we know about it.
Okay, but what does it do?
I think it just brings some things to light. I don't know if it's always the best, but it does. I think it changes something. I mean, the fact I saw the women taking off their hijabs and waving them around, and
yeah,
it's interesting to see that. I thought to myself, oh, that's good that's happening. I know it's bad. It's in the face of something terrible.
Yeah,
but it's good that people are saying, yeah, wait a second, why are women not allowed to walk around? It's just creates a conversation. Of course, there's going to be a divide between what they're able to see and what the West sees.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think overall it's good to bring things to light.
Yeah. It always goes back to me. I have this theory, which we've talked. No. Not that it always comes back to me.
Well,
everything circles back to me.
It sort of doesn't.
It always comes back to me. And my theory is that there's this joke, and I've talked about it before, that the downfall of society began when Harambe got shot in his gorilla enclosure.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's when Coney 2012 happened, and then a week later, everyone was like, "Oh, this guy got caught jerking off and setting off car alarms. Fuck them kids. Let them get raped and tortured and fucking put into a military-industrial complex in Africa. We don't give a fuck. That guy was jerking off."
Yeah.
Everyone watched the video. 1 million views, 3 million views, 5 million, 20 million, 100 million. Everyone was like, "We must stop Coney." And then the guy got caught jerking off in public, setting off car alarms, had a nervous breakdown, and everyone was like, "That's the guy that made the video?" I don't know if I care about them kids anymore. Let's move on to the next thing.
Fuck them kids, yeah.
Fuck them kids, yeah. And that was the first time that I ever saw people get manic about something and then drop it so fast and move on to the next thing that they were upset about.
Sure.
Wild.
But that happens. I mean, but for every situation like Cody, there's, I think there's also positive to see when things are happening.
Yeah, but nothing happens. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, I think what people are hoping is that
that
there's some sensitivity on this side of like, oh, those are people too.
Of course.
Oh, people are going through that too. Hopefully that's the positive. I don't know though.
What I'm trying to get to is that posting about a hurricane happening that is a finite experience and will be over soon, and we can raise some money for the people whose homes were devastated, is very different than posting about a cultural thing that is not going to change as a result of however many posts were put up, and is just literally just making people feel bad. Like, people DM me on Tank's Good News all the time. Talk about Iran. Talk about Iran. Talk about Iran. It's fucking horrific what's happening over there. What do you want me to say about it? That it's happening? You already know it's happening. You're telling me about it. Why do I need to then turn around to people and say, "Hey guys," and the irony is that people will be like, "Nobody's talking about this," and the fucking video will have 15 million views. It's like,
by not talking about
they are talking about it. Everyone knows about it. I don't know. I just don't see the value in posting about something for posting's sake. I didn't post about the Amazon fires when they were going on.
Sure. I don't think it like that you should be posting about it or that everybody should be posting about it. But when I see it from that side, I just feel like it's harder to hide ugliness in the light. Like if people see it, like that's all. I'm not suggesting everybody jump on the bandwagon and start just mindlessly like talking. Hey, Iran, fucking, because then everybody has the shitty opinions and everybody starts to create, their own narratives and shit. It's annoying.
I'm actually trying to get to the bottom of it, like to figure out whether or not posting about it does good or not. But I guess every situation is different and every page is different. Somebody like Sean King posts problems only, no solutions.
Yeah, that's the other. It's how you angle things, and I agree. Like, are you
the
positioning a solution?
The solution is to send him money.
Right.
That's the solution, is to send him money for his nonprofits, and the non-4 is silent. And they are profitable, and he's just, stealing fucking money from people left and right.
Is he? I don't know.
Oh my god, dude! The grift is strong. It's very fucking
with this one.
Oh yeah, super strong. But things get corrupted all the time, like the Black Lives Matter people. Great intention.
Yeah.
Obviously, we want to say that Black Lives Matter because we are being beaten and killed in the street at a rate higher than any other race. And then the people who were in charge, I don't know if they founded it, but the people who were in charge were stealing money from the organization, and they were buying fucking, luxury mansions.
Well, look at the wall when they were building the wall, and just people were just trying to innocently keep Mexicans out of the United States and keep their bloodlines pure with these guys. Whatever Trump was saying.
Yeah.
They wound up stealing from them too. Nobody said whether
Who stole from what?
When they were building the wall.
Uh-huh.
They were creating, and Steve Bannon was part of build the wall and save save America.
Trying to self-fund it.
Yeah,
And he raised
but
20...
all the money, all the millions, they
of course
they filtered off these fucking racist people that were trying to build the wall.
People are stupid.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to get your take on that because, like I said, you're a very smart, intelligent, highly evolved.
I know nothing.
Yeah, I'm not. The point is that I'm not. I'm not going to make fun of you anymore on here.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Because people need to know what a gem of a human being you are.
Oh my goodness.
What's going on here?
It's very nice of you, George. I don't know about that.
You don't know about what?
It. I think I try my best. But I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're being weird. You're a fucking weirdo. I'm gonna make fun of you now.
Thank God.
Just kidding.
That's
way more
natural. Let's get to the memes.
Okay, so just to kick it off, I mean, I got a classic here. Now, this is a private situation between Adam and I.
Okay.
But I'm bringing it to the masses because it came up in my time hop a couple of days ago. So
this is children's entertainment.
My son used to watch Minecraft videos on YouTube. And all of a sudden one day, you know how stuff becomes background noise? All of a sudden one day I hear someone screaming. He had probably watched that video 100 times. All of a sudden I hear someone screaming, "What the fuck?" And I was like, what the fuck is that?
What's my kid watching?
What is he watching? So I go, "Hey, play that again." He's like 4 years old. at this time. I'm like, what are you watching? He goes, it's so funny, bottle flip, bottle flip. And I play it, and I watch it. I'm like, you can't watch this anymore. You cannot watch this anymore. He's like, why? I'm like, you just can't watch it anymore. He had no clue, like, what, the screaming was so distorted and, like, whatever. He was just like, why? Because of this? I was like, no, that's
Square people are bad.
the last of, the least of my worries, which, to bring it, just to connect the dots here, a meme from White People Humor. In 1920, we took children out of the coal mines. In 2020, the most popular video game in the market is Minecraft. The children yearn for the mines.
It's in their blood.
They yearn for the underground work. They need to dig. Let them go back in the mines.
Yeah, that's what they want. Give the people what they want.
Yeah, bro. What are we keeping the children out of the mines for?
I don't know.
Let them get that black lung.
Let them opt in. It shouldn't be mandatory, but kids should have the option to work in a mine.
They know what they're doing, bro.
Those kids know what they're doing
They know what the fuck they're doing.
with those hats, with those helmets with the light in the front.
Yeah, bro. 3 feet tall, you can fit into spaces that I couldn't fit into.
Hell yeah.
You get some coal out of there, like, that's an extra couple of days worth of potatoes for you, son,
I heard that's why they made child labor laws. It wasn't to protect children; it was to give the work back to the adults because they employ.
Yeah, kids are taking the work.
They would,
kids are
they
taking
could
all
fit
the-
into small places.
What the fuck?
Is that really why child labor laws were created?
Yes. Oh, yeah, that good suck.
On your nice blue shirt.
Yeah, just cut out the middleman.
Yeah, okay.
Hi ho.
So, listen, can we take a poll between amongst us?
Sure.
Everyone is annoying, right?
I'm not, but everyone else is.
Present company excluded.
Yes.
Of course, yes.
Okay. All right. Good. I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, that was the poll?
That's the poll.
So annoying.
Me? Yeah. No. Everyone's annoying, dude.
Yeah, they are.
At some point, someone's gonna be annoying in your life.
Oh yeah.
It's just not. I mean, when you're dealing with multiple hundreds of thousands of people on any given day,
You magnify that opportunity of annoyance.
you magnify that opportunity of annoyance. So I'm not going to play the whole video, but on Tank's Good News,
Oh boy.
I truly don't believe in the phrase inspiration porn. I think it was made up by people who want to be angry at everything
right.
and anything. It's people who are not disabled feeling vicarious rage for people who are disabled, saying you can't be inspired by somebody who's posting something that should be inspiring. They don't exist just for your inspiration, which I totally get. I actually do understand. Yes, they are a person with a whole life outside of this one video that is inspirational to a lot of people, but it's not all they are. Just inspiration. But this video, from a guy whose name is Timmy Cripple on Instagram, has no legs and one arm. He was an amputee. I don't know the whole story, but kid's attitude is fucking amazing.
Yep, I saw this one.
He's on a trampoline, treadmill,
This is like my normal.
and he's walking,
This is like when I go and I'm just like trying to get my heart rate up. trying to get
exercising, trying to get his body moving. It's a long video.
at this
I didn't go
speed,
on a treadmill
goes
today.
about
So he
10
turns up
minutes,
the speed on it, and
when I
watch
want
how
to
he
speed
goes
up, get a little
fast.
bit more- Get a little bit more going. I just speed up to 1, and this is like.
He says, I'm waddling.
faster
This guy's got a
speed for
fucking
me.
great
I just
sense.
love his like whole vibe.
Yeah,
Such
it's
a
just
nice
really
dude. He just
exerting.
seems like a good.
So he turns it all the way
I'm
up,
not gonna say walk.
Damn,
I
bro.
waddle, okay? It's
Hopping.
my waddle. I
Fuck
just
yeah,
waddle like
dude.
this. And then
using all his
if I wanna
resources
go
to get going.
really
Oh
fast,
man, that's awesome.
Slay,
He's like
slay,
happy.
slay,
Yeah,
slay.
yeah.
He's going slay,
Go like
slay,
this.
slay, slay. He's just cheering himself on. And then he pulls the thing out so he can stop. So I write him a message. I say, hey, Timmy, hope you were okay with me posting your video. Believe it or not, some people on the internet got upset about it. Specifically my caption. I'm interested to hear your take on it. If you need more context, I can certainly provide. But the bare minimum context, I obviously understand you're an entire human being with interests, the past, future, favorite food, favorite movie, all that. And you don't exist just to inspire people, hence the phrase inspiration porn. But if you can inspire others, wouldn't you want to? That's my main question, I guess. Hey there, Tank. Thanks so much for reaching out. Don't mind the video being posted. I'm very grateful that people are able to see a part of me that I'm currently very proud of. I agree with you that I don't exist to inspire people. And I think in the disabled community, the idea of inspiration has been heavily saturated by doing things we consider normal. That being said, I have no issue with being told I'm inspiring people because to me, I'm not speaking for the disabled community. I've thought that if I can make an impact, I can create change. Educating about disabilities and changing the narrative that disabled people can't do stuff is my goal for my platform message. And then he goes on to say, obviously, he doesn't speak for the whole disabled community. And it's like, yes, of course you don't. Nobody does. That's not, I just wanted to get his take on it. And my point is that, and people were like, you can't discount this person's experience. They're telling you their experience. Someone who's not even disabled, which is like, I don't fucking care.
Right.
I'm sorry.
It's like the righteous warriors for like white for racism or whatever it is.
I don't mean to be harsh, but I truly don't give a fuck about your experience if your experience isn't what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't care. Doesn't matter. Just because you're upset, that doesn't mean you're right.
I mean, people are offended either way because not shining a spotlight on
Of
it.
course.
You think, well, how come you don't show disabled people that are really kind of, with good attitudes and doing their thing? And I don't know. It's just, you can't win. I'd rather err on the side of what you're doing, though, to put that out there. I think he's great. I think it just makes me look and say, you know what?
This guy's the man, dude.
Yeah, it's like a great like to have a great attitude is a decision. That's what I got out of this.
Yes.
Not even about the fucking treadmill. I just got about the guy is like smiling and making jokes,
Yeah.
doing his work, and it's just a decision to have a good attitude about wherever you are at life. That inspired me.
Yeah, having a good attitude is obviously a decision. Happiness is not Ralph Marston, this guy who I used to get emails from. I don't remember the whole thing. I just remember the end. He said, happiness is not a transaction. It's a choice.
Right. It's not a reaction to external stimuli, or it shouldn't be.
It can be.
It can be.
But you got to question whether or not that's really happiness or if that's pleasure or something else.
Right. True happiness you should carry with you. It should feel like, you said it, man. People are annoying. Life's kind of annoying. Life's there. What I've heard is that life is not meant to make us happy. It's meant to challenge us.
Yeah.
It's not meant to make you happy. If you're looking for life to make you happy, you're going to go through life suffering.
You're going to be very unhappy.
Right. But, when a challenge arises,
Yeah.
instead of saying, oh, this shit shouldn't happen, my life's supposed to be, well, no, there's a challenge. What can I do? It makes you grow. And if you approach it the right way, hopefully you can grow from it and overcome that challenge. That's what life's here to do, is to challenge. That's
Well,
what I think.
speaking of that, you know what happened? My therapist changed the way that I saw happiness in our most recent visit. He said, because, in recovery, there's this promise of being happy, joyous, and free, right? You're going to be happy, joyous, and free. And it's like, free? Yes, I'm free. Free as fuck, for sure.
Right.
Freedom from and freedom to. Freedom from addiction, obsession, all that stuff. Freedom to do whatever I want, free of that.
Right.
Joyous, happy, I don't know. I'm not unhappy, but I would have to define happiness. So what we were talking about was I was like, why is that so desirable to be happy all the time? He's like, because people never really stop to think what happiness is. He goes, jumping topics, Ryan Holiday, new book out, by the way, very good. Discipline is Destiny. It's about temperance of the Stoics. And he has a book called The Perennial Seller, which is when he talks about, I think we've talked about it, Dave Mustaine and Megadeth. Mm-hmm. Did we talk about that already?
You had, I don't know if on the podcast.
Dave Mustaine was in Metallica. They kicked him out. He started Megadeth. Megadeth sold 25 million albums. He never saw himself as a success. He's miserable because he's comparing himself to the success of Metallica. Whereas Pete Best, the fifth Beatle, fucking guy was in the Beatles. He got kicked out right before they took off. They caught up with him later on in life, not the Beatles, but like an interview where he's like, yeah, I'm good. Like, I'm a teacher. I got a family. My garden's flourishing. My tomatoes are about to fucking be done. Like,
Right.
I'm set. I'm good. Because he changed the the
The narrative in his mind, the story of what happened.
the story of what happened, and he was good with it, with his lot in life. So my therapist said to me, I think if you stopped trying to be happy and started defining your contentment based on how much you grow and flourish, ironically, that would make you happier. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Because I'm always growing. Always growing. Every day I'm doing something a little bit better than I did yesterday. And I'm not trying to sound like one of those people who's like, my only competition is me.
Well, no, because I feel like you're talking about growing in small things, not growing in like making more millions. Like you're talking about growth, maybe like getting up 5 minutes earlier or doing right. I mean,
Yeah, being nicer to my
I
kids.
know you. Yeah, you mean like
Yeah,
oh,
reading.
I held the door for somebody again today. I didn't forget to wish them a great day.
Yeah, reading a little bit more, being a little bit nicer to myself and to other people. Little bits of growth here and there, but like, because he goes for the years that I've been seeing you, I've never, even when you keep butting up against the same problem, you've never given up on any of your problems. You're still making headway, even though it might not feel like it or look like it. You always are. I was like, damn. And then it occurred to me that they say when you stop seeking happiness, you'll finally find it.
Sure.
I was like, yeah.
I relate to that statement because rather, I work on a lot of brands, my brand fire and whatever the next meme would bang was or whatever the next product launch you think about, you think that's going to bring happiness, more money. But it's the moments where you stop. It's like, folding laundry today in the morning. I was like, this is nice. Like realizing life is nice in the moment,
Yeah.
even though it's not fucking fireworks and great, people giving you accolades.
Yeah.
If you're waiting for that, that happens, but it happens once in a while.
Yeah.
Every moment, or
Life
every
happens
time-
every second.
Yeah, life's happening now. Like right now, I'm happy. It's not like I'm thinking, oh, soon I'm going to be happy. Most people spend their whole life thinking about the next thing that's going to happen.
When will then be now?
Soon.
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, and it never comes. Soon, that future never comes.
If you're watching this and you're wondering why this episode is not funny, it's
And we're a half hour in already.
are we? It's because yesterday I celebrated 20 years of sobriety, and I've been doing a lot of thinking. So that's it. It's not that it's not. It can't always be funny. Can't always be happy. Can't always be joyous. Can't always be free. So.
But it might be enriching. It might be nice. Somebody might not be laughing, and they're like,
yeah.
oh, you know what? Yeah, I've been looking forward too much to this thing. Let me look around me right now.
You're fucking listening to how much better. Listen, unless honestly, carve out a little, thing for people who are in a hospital bed listening to this podcast, like getting chemo or, about to get their leg amputated or something like that. Unless you're Timmy Cripple and you're about to fucking
Right,
crush it even harder than you maybe were before.
right.
How
How much better?
much better do you want your life to be? If right now is as good as it got, would you be okay?
Yep, that was the thing. That was the big
Yeah.
turning point for me. It was like, wait, I keep thinking, oh, I'm going to be this. What if this is it? And not as a negative, as like, fuck, this is pretty great,
Oh, it's pretty great.
Yeah.
My life is good. Really good.
I mean, I'll tell you, the thing that made me happiest, I went around my apartment this morning fixing shit like that had to be fixed. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, I'm fixing this. It felt good,
Yeah. No, it's very, in my opinion, it's easier. It's more necessary to be fulfilled when you have less, because it's like there's just less things to point at to say I'm happy because of this or I'm angry because of that or blame and whatever. Like at my brokest, I don't want to say I was at my happiest, but I forced myself to be happy. That's when Happy is the New Rich was born in my head, and I started that blog and I started writing about that stuff because it was like I had no money. I didn't have a choice. I had to figure out how to be happy or enjoy my life. I don't want to say happy. I had to figure out how to enjoy my life with no money. I did not have another option. So then when I started not being so broke and paying my bills, it just, the stress of not being able to pay my bills was not present.
and being sober at the time.
I was
You
sober.
were already sober,
Oh, I was sober for years at that point.
which is so there wasn't like an escape. Like, okay, I'm going to be happy by drinking 10 beers. It was like
No, I'm gonna go to the beach and
look
at the
around.
waves.
Yeah,
And walk and fucking drive there and drive back and drive along the Pacific Coast Highway. That's going to be my enjoyment time.
Yeah.
And I'm going to run up Aliso Creek Road with my friend Peter, listening to Depeche Mode. Peace, Peter Rohofer remix.
That's the jam. All right.
Oh, that's the jam, dude.
I'll listen to like Green Day's first album and just fucking like take a walk.
Peace, Peter Rohofer remix. The guy says, "Look at me." I'm not going to sing the whole thing. He goes, "I am walking love incarnate. Look at the frequencies with which I vibrate. I'm going to light up the world."
Beautiful.
Oh, dude. I'm fucking running up the hill, sweating. The hill was so big. I could never do that today.
You
I don't
could.
If I was getting chased by a lion or something, maybe. But even then, I'd be like halfway up. I'd be like, fuck it.
Take me.
I had a good run.
What are you going to do? What am I going to do? Oh, yeah, here we go. I don't even know if we looked at this one already, but when you feel a sudden chest pain, today's the day. Now,
It's dark.
well, there was that meme, the banter meme that came out years ago. It was a tweet where the guy was like, "You ever feel a pain in your," and he spelled your, Y-E-R, in your ribs and think, "Ah, yes, it's finally fucking happening."
It's so dark.
But let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
This is, I mean, I think I know the answer. I'm fucked up, but have you ever watched a movie, seen somebody die in the movie, and gotten jealous of them?
I don't think so.
Oh,
like
I
what?
do
Like
it
what?
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just been like, oh, man, I wonder what that's like.
Must be nice.
Must be nice. They're
Get
fucking
jealous.
dead, yeah. It's over for them, yeah.
No more taxes.
No more breathing.
No more laundry.
They're just done. Just no good stuff either, obviously.
Yeah.
Today's the day. When you feel a sudden chest pain. Ah, yes, it's finally happening. If you are watching this and you honk if you love dying and being dead, basically is what I'm trying to say.
But also on the other side, if you really feel like, being dead, talk to somebody. Like
Yes,
that's not,
of course. DM me.
We're not active, condoning or
We're not encouraging being dead for real.
right.
We're just talking about the fantasy of it.
Okay. Just
Remember that bumper sticker? Honk if you love dying and being dead?
Never went over as
See that.
popular as the other ones.
I know honk if you're horny.
No, yeah, from If I Think You Should Leave. No, there was this.
Oh, for real?
Oh, yeah, it was a viral fucking picture that went around years ago. I may be going back to like E-Baum's World days.
Oh, wow.
2004, 2005.
Shout out to E-Baum.
Yeah. Honk if you love dying and being dead.
What kind of car is that on?
Prius.
Oh my
Prius or
God.
some
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah, Prius.
Yeah,
Refurb.
listen, I don't actually want to be dead, obviously.
Of course.
I just want to be asleep, forever. Wake me up when society ends. Oh, Green Day. You mentioned Green Day.
Yeah. First album was very existential.
Was it?
Yeah. 1039. It's like a grave on the cover. It's all about life being short. and-
Wait, hold on. Here's
It's
another
amazing.
one. Life sucks. Keeps living.
Oh my God.
Fucking guy from Manchester by the Sea.
I've never seen Manchester. I think I got to save myself and not watch it, right?
I don't think I can watch it either. There's certain movies I won't watch. Like I will not like. I don't like. I joke constantly about serial killer documentaries.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that post that the tweet that I
Yeah.
tweeted
Yeah.
where
yeah.
I was like,
You're not really anxious or depressed. You're,
yeah, like I'm not trying to diagnose anybody, but maybe you don't have anxiety. Maybe you've been watching serial killer documentaries for the past 7 years straight with no fucking break
Right.
at night, and you watch Law and Order SVU during the day, and you doom scroll in between. Like maybe you stop watching the news. You know what I mean?
Right.
You have a problem.
I mean, that's not porn. They say inspiration porn,
Outrage porn.
Yeah.
Ryan Holiday.
outrage
Yeah.
porn, fucking serial killer, whatever you want to call it, porn, like tragedy porn. I couldn't even watch Blonde, bro. I tried with Ana de Armas.
Yeah.
She looks great. It's filmed beautifully.
Yeah.
Half hour in, I'm like, what a fucking bummer. I just looked at my wife. I'm like,
Really?
you want to keep watching this? She's like, no. It was just like the kid's getting abused, and then she goes into Hollywood when she gets older, and she's getting abused by the executives. I know how it ends.
Yeah.
I know how the movie ends. I don't want to watch any more of this.
Really?
It wasn't like like you said, showing something negative with no solution.
It was a feel bad movie.
It was a feel bad movie.
Yeah, we don't want to
I
feel.
had to
bad.
turn it off, man. She looked great. It was like, but Jesus, I'm like, ugh, I don't want to feel sad every time I see Marilyn now.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you know that she was buried doggy style?
See, that's hot.
So that still my favorite.
That's a highlight. You guys got to go back in the what episode was that?
It's the title is "Did you know that Marilyn Monroe was buried doggy
It
style?"
was with the dress. After it came with the dress.
I remember that.
Yeah. Wait, what was I just gonna say? We may need to edit this so I can think, but the fucking Manchester. Oh, the serial killer stuff.
Yeah.
I watch a little bit of it here and there, but I find myself worrying that I might be a serial killer.
Because they look so normal.
I find myself Googling, like, show me bald serial killers.
Show me.
Am I a serial killer?
Right, like when you thought you had Down syndrome and nobody told you.
Yeah, because they love me, and I wouldn't understand anyway because I'm retarded.
Yeah. Have I been killing people?
Have I had a psychotic break in which I would not remember killing people?
My neighbors think I'm normal.
Yeah.
Right? My neighbors think I'm quiet and normal.
Yeah.
Jesus. I fit the MO.
Fuck.
I'm white.
I'm white. I'm 42.
Let me check my freezer.
You
What
know
is this meat? Where did this come from? Honey, did you buy meat?
Is this elk
Please say yes.
or children?
Why is there no label on this meat?
Oh my God, dude! I can't like.
Did you watch it, the Dahmer one? I didn't.
No, not yet.
Yet? You're gonna?
I don't know. I'm not really that interested in Jeffrey Dahmer. I know what he did. I've
Yeah.
seen how many fucking times
I know.
are we gonna, bro? Like, okay, let's do another Avengers movie. Let's do another serial killer movie.
Equate the two?
Yes, bro. Like, get a fucking new story.
Yeah.
I mean, they must just be like, bro. It's like overfeeding the goose for the foie gras. It's like, watch this, you fucking idiot.
More Dahmer.
More Dahmer.
You
More
guys got room for some Dahmer?
Iron Man, Dahmer, Ramirez, fucking Captain America. These idiots will watch anything we fucking show to them. Just make the guy hot. Give him a six-pack.
Yeah, and call him a new name. How about he's not Dahmer anymore?
Oh, my God, dude. It's fucking Son of Sam and Richie Ramirez and Charles Manson. And shut up. Like, we know people killed each other.
Right.
Why are they so obsessed with it? And then a bunch of comments were like, watching it soothed my anxiety. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a murderer.
Yeah. See, you're a psychopath. You might be a murderer.
You can't be soothed by that.
And then women will have the audacity to go, I don't feel safe walking around at night. And it's the world's problem. Really? You think that's what it is?
Right. Let me see your playlist.
Let me see your watch later list on fucking Netflix. You absolutely raging psychopathic bitch.
Let's see what you're choosing.
Yeah. Let's see what you spend your time watching. Bro, I remember I was watching Criminal Minds during the day because I was doing cardio and Walking Dead at night because we were binging it.
Oh, God.
Ugh, God. Dude, I woke up and I was doing cardio early one morning. I put on Criminal Minds at like 8:30. I was like, I can't do this. I can't fucking watch this anymore. I can't. It's too much.
Yeah.
And then finally I was like, you know what? I wonder if this is having an effect on like how I feel about the world.
You think?
I was picturing people breaking into my house every night.
And then zombies every morning.
Yeah. I was just picturing how would I handle it? What would I do? What would my speech be? How would I what's the angle I would go for? I don't think about that anymore.
Yeah.
Because I don't pollute my brain with it. I mean, stop watching this shit. Law and Order SVU. Do you know how many seasons they're on?
150.
God. 1,800.
No, really. How many? Probably.
I mean, it's like my mom's Candy Crush level and Law and Order SVU.
Neck and neck?
Neck and neck, dude. They're going for the title. The highest number that's ever been numbered.
God.
I mean, it's just, and what are they writing these how are they even coming up with these stories at this point?
I don't know, man.
It's
do
like
they do like 2 seasons a year? Like, how do they do that?
Bro, so many twisted stories. They're just dealing with humans and fucked up psychology.
And they have to be special victims too. It's not. Can't they just do like just Law and Order, normal crimes unit? Like, oh, somebody, this guy assaulted this guy, beat the shit out of him.
This
He's
guy-
still alive.
This guy robbed the convenience store.
Law and Order traffic cop.
Yeah, Law and Order fucking misdemeanors unit.
No, this guy robbed the convenience store. Then he sodomized the dog and had the dog blow the fucking like.
Right.
What?
Then he stuffed the dog with the meat of his other victim.
Ice-T, you're okay with this?
Yeah, they call that hot dog.
Oh, Christopher.
Kids call it hot dog.
Oh, Christopher Maloney's so hot I would suck his asshole. What?
What?
Yeah, he's Sophie's daddy. Jeffrey Dahmer. Women are like, sexualizing him. It's like you would have been dead.
The
For
meme
sure.
with the glasses is funny. Like
What about-
serial killers see
No,
these
but
glasses and go,
girl
"Oh
wouldn't
yeah,
have
that's
been
it."
What'd you say?
The girls wouldn't have been dead.
Because he was gay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I
that
mean-
might. It's like safe. He's safe.
He's a safe serial
Yeah.
killer.
Yeah, he's like a gay bestie for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have loved to hang out with him. I don't know, dude. Fucking, who knows? I'm just glad I'm not a serial killer.
Or are you?
Well,
No,
you're definitely not, right? I just want to.
I mean,
You don't think you are?
What happened to the other guy who was directing the podcast?
he's in the closet. He's hanging.
He's just hanging out. He's in the meat freezer.
He's just hanging around, thawing about.
If they come up with another son of Sam, forget it. We got it.
Grandson of Sam.
Grandson of Sam.
Listen, let's wrap it up here with just a fucking stupid ass meme.
Good.
Very funny one. This is how people should be spending their time, okay? Hey, how you doing? I'm good, chilling. How you? I'm good. Why are you telling people I'm your baby father? Bored as hell. Why are you telling people I'm your baby father? Bored as hell. Fucking great way to pass time, dude.
Oh yeah.
Now, who's crazier? Obviously, a serial killer. I was going to say who's crazier, this person or that person, but that's pretty psychotic behavior.
Oh, I love it. And I like the casual conversation too.
Yeah, I'm good, chilling. How are you?
Good. Listen.
Like when she got that text that said, "Hey," she must have been like, "Oh fuck."
Or like finally.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this guy's attention.
Yeah.
Finally, fucking texted me. This guy I've been telling everyone is my baby's father. He hasn't texted me in 3 weeks.
It worked.
It worked finally. Man, I've done some crazy things to get people's attention, but never that.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Never that. I never lied about, I never understood people that lied about men. Like, I remember seeing Porky's when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
You remember Porky's?
Yeah.
And they would, like, lie about having sex with somebody. And I remember thinking, like, wasn't there 2 people involved?
Right.
Isn't he a
Is that
girl?
slander?
Isn't that girl going to find out?
Yeah.
He told people about fucked her? I mean, it's one thing saying, like, yeah, you fucking jerked off to her. That could be true.
Right. No, we had a thing.
Yeah, no, to say, like, that's like telling people you got into a fight. No, we didn't. We didn't fight.
Right. That was before texting. That's why.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody could check on it. No
Bored.
screenshots.
Why are you telling people we got into a fight? Bored as hell. But I haven't seen you in 3 months. We have no marks on me. And you neither. Yeah, I don't know. I just figured we...
I bet you that shit goes on, man.
You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm sure it does. Somebody saying, I fucking kicked Brian's ass. It's Brian, Dave is saying he kicked your ass. Huh?
What? Who's
I-
Dave?
I haven't... Dave who? Oh, that guy, Dave? I haven't seen him in months. He said, we fought?
Psychotic.
That's weird. Why would he say that?
Bored as hell.
Bored as hell, dog.
Considering he's dead because I murdered him.
You dumb as hell, bruh. All right, so listen, next episode will be better, I promise. Okay?
Oh, I like the self-aware stuff. I mean, I bet you there's some
Deep.
component. Yeah.
Deep Daddies. Listen, if you tuned into this episode looking for dumb shit,
Dumb as hell.
maybe it was dumb as hell for you. Maybe you were like, this guy's dumb as hell. They think they're being deep and shit. Fucking, you know. We try to, you know, next episode's going to be silly. I mean, I can just feel it coming already.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I can't keep this up forever. I'm about to get dumb. So I'm going to change my shirt.
Put on a different facial expression.
Change my personality. The weather is rainy, which has got me a little fucked up.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. And we're gonna get crazy. But thank you for watching. Thank you for doing all that you do. Thank you, Adam, for being a absolute 10 out of 10, 5-star human being.
And you as well, Tank. I appreciate that. You are a 5-star review worthy person.
Yeah, maybe even a paragraph.
I bet you won't get a galaxy though.
I bet you won't give us a 5-star review.
Let's see. Go ahead. I dare you.
I thought that was the end when I stared.
It's not the end, please. Bye-bye.
Oh, yeah.
So long now.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.